Well, back in the shop. It's been a long week last week. Been busy, but not here. And it's kind of good to get back into the shop. What I'm pretty much finished with the arching on the top of the back, and I'm happy with that. And there's a discussion on one of the Facebook pages I'm on now about the arching and how people do it and that. And you can follow patterns and stuff like that. And I do to a certain extent with my templates and that. But in the end, it all boils down to how the wood's moving, how it shapes, and just how it feels and how it looks. And how it affects the sound. I find that when the arching's a little higher, gives the box of the violin a little more air in that to move around. I find that the tone in it is a little richer sounding. And if the arching's a little shallower, means there's less air movement in the box, and it seems like it's brighter. And I try to find a medium between those two, and that is, you just kind of get that by feel and look and that. And I keep notes on each violin on how high things are and everything, and you kind of go by that. And right now what I'm doing, I'm cutting the purfling slot, and all it takes is a steady hand and a sharp knife and more patience than a man should have. But it's goes along. What I did on this violin is, this wood is so hard, I got a tool, a purfling tool. It's just basically a real little router, and I routed most of it out, and it makes quick work of it. But the corners and up here by the button you have to do by hand, and it's a good exercise and patience for me, and it's kind of enjoyable. But that is pretty much where we're going with this. And when I'm finished doing the carve out of those, and basically it's just use a knife, and I got a real little chisel, and I pop it out. I have to flip the back over and start hollowing out the back, and that's when this will lighten up a lot, and I can tap it and see just how this violin's going to sound. And I think it'll sound pretty good, just from what I'm getting now. And it's I'm probably got a month left of work to do on this violin, so, but it's coming along. The next violin, I've decided it's going to be a cherry violin, and I really can't wait to start that one. So I have to get this one done first, and I don't want to rush things, but that's kind of the plan. So that's all I got this time. Not kind of a boring video, but for those who want to know how I make them, slow is how I make them. But they're all handmade, and it's just a little bit each time, and take a little wood off each time, and it's way easier to take off more wood than to put wood back. And sometimes you can't put wood back. So that's all I got right now, and I'll talk to you guys probably in a couple days when I'm doing the back, hollowing it out. So I'll see y'all next time.